trying to get as much out there as I can. I don't know if you've noticed the pattern with me, but like on Thursday we'll have the quiz, and then I'll have a little group work going over what we went over today. That's sort of my pattern. So you just got to deal with some lecturing every now and again. What happened? Uh-oh. You don't need that fake crack screen anymore. You got a real one. Sorry. Hopefully it didn't crack. Alright, it would make me feel bad if it did. You bastard. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I like this problem. Let's see. You would, Jeff. See, here's where they got some problems like I had earlier. Let me just zoom in a bit. See those problems there? Where you have to do the inside first. But look at part B. Part A should be pretty straightforward. What's part A? Yeah, the absolute value of 3 is 3. That was nice. What about part B? Yeah, because the absolute value of negative 6 is 6. Now, the mistake people make, can you imagine the mistake people make? What's the absolute value of negative 6? Positive 6. Now, what mistake did I make?
Yeah.
What was it supposed to be doing? So that's why you always put the answer, so you maintain the operations. Pay attention. You're going to see a lot of me saying multiplication cannot become addition. In fact, some of you guys have seen me say that already. That's water into wine shit, right? That's Hogwarts level stuff. If it's multiplication, it better be multiplication still on the next level. So the answer should be 18. I like it. But you see why it's really easy to make that mistake. Okay. 3/18 is the same problems. Alright, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Ooh, that's a nice one. Alright, here, let me give you guys one to try. I like this. You'll like this. Oh yeah, that's gross. I like it. That's disgusting.
So there's nothing on this side?
Nope. That's one problem. You guys see that? You see it's the absolute value with an absolute value inside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you follow order operations, there won't be any problems. If you don't, we'll have some problems.
Cool.
Guys, gonna do that. Okay. Some of you guys look at me like, no. What do you do first? What do you do last? Let's start there. Yeah. So he's just going to come. Blah, 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 blah. He's just going to hang out there, wait. So what do you do first? It's inside here. What do you do first inside there? Be more specific. In here, right?
Yeah.
You start at the innermost.
Inside.
So it'll be 4 minus 7. Absolute value of?
5 minus 7.
Which is? Negative 2. What's the next thing you do? I'm sorry. 5 minus 7 is negative 2. So I started the innermost parentheses, or in this case, absolute values. Right? They're like parentheses that somebody just hammered out. Oh, shit. We all right? You're saying I'm weird? This is true. So what do I do next in here?
4 minus 7. 4 minus 7.
What's this operation there?
That's multiply.
So you do that before subtraction, but also what's this operation there? Absolute value. So it'll be 4 minus 7 times 2. All right, good.
Can't do it at the same time or 2 1. The innermost will be first.
Sure. But wait, don't do 4 minus 7 ever. Because it doesn't say that anywhere. And I know that's where people go, I'm worried about this, man. It says 4 minus 7. No, I don't. It says 4 minus, I don't know yet. 4 minus, I still don't know yet.
Alright.
So it's 4 minus what? Because well, don't you multiply before you subtract?
Yeah.
So that's why I don't know what I'm subtracting yet, because it's part of a multiplication problem. I don't know what it is yet.
My mind was just blown.
Alright, let me stop there for a second. Yes, sir?
Because the parentheses for real.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Where'd you get that multiplication from again?
What, this 7 times 2? From the beginning. What's this operation? What's this 7 doing to this?
See a line.
Anytime I have a number sitting next to something else, that means multiplication. So what is this 7 doing to this? Multiplying. Because I don't see a plus sign, I don't see a minus sign, it must be a times.
Right.
I could have put a little dot there, but I really don't have to. In fact, it would look weird if I put a dot here. That looks weird, right? Do you agree? Doesn't that look weird? It looks better like that. So then I can just do that. It's the same thing. So that is just like a 7 in front of 5 minus 7. So you do in here first, then you do the absolute value. And that has to stay multiplication the whole way down. It can't suddenly become a new thing, like we said before. So I got to multiply before I subtract. And I know some of you guys, your stamina is not very good. You get about here, you're like, that's enough. You should give me something for that. Let me go to the next problem. But you got to work on that stamina, just like anything. Now what do I do? Yeah. 4 minus 14 is? Negative 10. Good. Absolute value negative 10 is 10. 12. I like it. Sorry, I went way to the bottom for that one. The day that you have one problem takes you 5 pages to do, then you can come crying to me. Because it's my day, wait a minute. No, sorry. Yes? Absolute value. Absolute value negative 10 is? Positive 10. Absolute value makes it positive or 0 if it's 0. Alright. Okay. This is good though. I mean, learning hurts sometimes, so it's good. If you're not feeling the pain, it ain't happening. You gotta, okay, I just grew something. Alright. Oh. What was the other? Oh yeah, they're gonna bring this back. Translating, they're going to continuously do this, which is another thing I love about this book, which you guys might not like, but it's just going to keep reinforcing this English into math so that when you hit the real word problems, it's not quite as a brick wall, right? It's a brick wall you can kind of climb over instead of one that's like, holy shit. But how would I write the opposite of negative 5. Now don't tell me what it is. Tell me how to write what that says directly in the mathish. Understanding that when I say opposite, they mean additive opposite. So I know that's the answer, but you haven't written the problem yet in math.
You draw a little graph.
So what are you going to do to negative 5 to make it become the opposite?
Oh, negative outside.
Yeah. The opposite of negative 5. You with me? That's what I need to see. Don't just tell me what the answer would be to the math problem because you haven't written the math problem yet. Now the answer to that is 5. I like it. I like it. Cool. And so there's not much more they're going to do besides that. 2 minus negative 7. Can you write 2 minus negative 7 in math? What is 2 minus negative 7? What does that look like in math?
Negative 7 minus 2.
You said that in reverse. What happens? 2 minus
Negative 7.
parentheses negative 7.
Okay.
So that you don't have 2 eyebrows become 1. Exactly. 2 eyebrows
No free to follow.
become 1.
That's the free to follow look.
What's that old song? Something I got it stuck in my head. I don't even know the right words are. Two souls become one, right? Two souls become one.
To become one by the
80s,
Spice
80s music. That's when we knew how to do music.
Okay, so you just put the parentheses there just to separate the two, correct?
Really, just so that those two negatives don't become one big negative,
Yeah.
because that could happen. That's really the only reason. Another reason you could say is like it's -1 times -7. You see that?
Right. So
Because that's really what's
that number
happening.
on top, that would make it a multiplication in there sometime.
So now this becomes what on the next line? 2. What's -1 times -7?
plus 7.
9. Oh my God. I can't remember who that sounds like.
Wait, where'd the one come
Is it
from?
Kermit?
Yes.
Where'd the one come from?
Where did you get
What?
that?
Where'd you get the one from?
Oh, there's always an understood one, isn't there? Always an understood one in front of anything. What's in front of the 2? Understood 1.
Okay, just do it.
But I'm going to bring it in when it makes sense. I don't really need it though. What's negative times negative? Positive, okay. But just to show you, it really is like -1 times -7 is positive 7. It really is what's going on. Oh, the two negatives will cancel, exactly. Two negatives cancel when you multiply them. Kick ass. Okay.
Okay, how come you don't have your negative sign in front of the 2 then?
Does it say -2? I like it. But I mean, it's a good question, but just, it says 2 minus, see, I'm done with the 2 now, right?
Minus.
2 minus, not -2. 2 minus.
Negative
2 minus -7, bam. So it's not -2, it just says 2.
Oh yeah, the writing, that's
2
right. I didn't see that part.
Minus -7. There they all are. Sweet, I like it.
Right.
I like it. I live off of questions, please to God. Okay. So I start to die a little bit if you don't ask questions. Sport. Okay. So that's 3-1. Let me just take a little peek at 3-2 here. Oh. All right. That was 3-1, yeah.
That was all of it.
Now this one, blah blah blah. Let's see. Yeah, this one is that we already talked about this. That's neat. So I already did section 3.2. Section 3.2 is interesting. They try to describe it using like positive and negative particles, actually, sort of. They say like if I had, let me just show you what they say. I've already discussed several ways to do something like this here, right? -5 plus 2. But if I had 5 negatives and 2 positives, right? 5 negatives and 2 positives. These would kill each other, and I'm left with 3 negatives. So, I mean, there's even another way. Oh my God, there's like too many freaking ways to look at this. But to me, the cleanest way to remember this doesn't involve shoveling dirt. It doesn't involve owing people money. It doesn't involve positive, negative particles. These are different signs. You subtract. 5 minus 2 is 3. The bigger one's negative, so the answer is negative. Bam. Right? If they're the same sign, you add them and put the sign back on. So section 3.2 is basically showing you this way to do it of these negatives and positives. But I think it's not the best way to look at it. If you like it, some of you guys might like that way better. Kick ass. Do it that way. Blah, 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 blah. All right, there you go. Yeah. And it really helps. Oh my God. If you wanted to try to do it this way, with this problem here, are you good? Shushing? Okay. Look at this problem here. I don't want to do this problem like that. -80 plus 47. Hell no. I want to draw this 80 negatives. So do exactly what the instructions, what I told you. They are different signs, so what do I want to do with the numbers? Subtract it. Yeah. What's 80 minus 47? 33. That's not the answer to the problem though, right?
Negative.
Negative 33. Bigger one's negative. So I have more negatives. That's the idea of having more negatives, excess negatives. I don't have to actually draw them though, thank God. I can just just realize that's what's going on. Okay, cool. And there's going to be some more word problem stuff. Not really word problem, sorry. Translating from English to Mathish. Blah, 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 blah. Batman. Let's see. Sorry. Oh, yeah, and then this is the same thing. So all right. I think that's plenty. We basically have done the next couple sections already. They really split it up. I think this first section had a ton of stuff in it. And then the next sections are sort of nowhere near as packed with stuff. We've already done the next couple sections. Got to let us out a little early. So on Thursday, remember, do the quiz first, and then I'm going to have a little group work problems for you guys to do, and then we'll finish out chapter 3. Oh yes. I'll have the practice test for you next time. Thank you.
We're together.
Oh,
Hard pass.
yeah. That was at first. Yeah. You don't have the. If you go to the website and then just the math the homework. Oh, you want a blank? Here. Let me see if I got that version left. What's your first problem say?
It's 45 minus 2.
Oh, look at you! I had 2 left, and one of them is the one. There's several different ways. Oh yes. Oh yeah, you can't. You can't. Even if you did, you wouldn't get points back. Yeah. So if you get above 100, yeah. So you don't need to. Oh, the difference between it should be 14 minus 20. There should be negative 12. If it's the difference, you write them in the order they come in. The difference between 14 and 20 is 14 minus 20. You just turn this around. Yeah.
Excuse me,
Oh yeah.
you have a text message.
What? What's this here? Oh, this here. Alright, let me see which one's me. I get it. This one must be me. That's me. What is today? 6. Oh, come on. I've written my email for them so many times. Alright, so.
Wait, correct? Let me see. Wait, is that correct? Oh, the first question?
Oh, so yeah. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, he and I were arguing over what to do it, and I think
So if I say, yeah, you're fine. I mean, you know, it's okay. You don't have to redo it, but like, oh, it's really good stuff. When I say 216, do 216, 219, 222. Yeah, include that first one, yeah. Can you grab my phone?
Sure.
Thank you.
And then here I need to return it Thursday to get a